Hi everybody, welcome. We are at Stamp and Storage and I'm Michelle, the marketing manager. I'm here with Mary. She's the inspiration behind all of our products. So we are here to talk about a new product that we're pretty excited about, the Creative Crates. And we really wanted to just share a lot of different things that you can do with them, and we thought we'd talk about from our perspective of how we use them in our craft rooms. So Mary, let's start with you. Tell me kind of how you're using your Creative Crate.
Well, I'm using it very creatively. I'm personally using mine to store things such as stamp sets, particularly ones I'm not frequently using.
Okay.
Like my Christmas sets or older sets that I want to hang on to, but they're really saving space by putting them on the stamp cards and storing them in the pockets.
So you're taking them out of the DVD case?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The ones I don't use a lot of.
Okay.
And it's great. I'm saving so much storage space by doing this.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. And you can just flip through once I get everything finally labeled, and find quickly what I'm looking for. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
The other great thing is to store coordinating stamp sets and dies.
Yeah.
You can put them both in the same pocket. It's wonderful. Again, easy to find what I want, and it's easy to see the dies as well. So if I want the dies but not necessarily to use with that stamp set, it's still easy to find them.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I think that's one of my favorite things about having the two together is those pockets, being able to keep the magnet card and the stamp card together.
Yeah, when they're in the DVD case, it's great, and I do like storing some of them that way, particularly the stuff I'm really current and I'm really working with.
Yeah.
But older stuff, I'm finding it a great way to find it fast.
Yeah.
And not forget what I have.
Yeah.
That's a key.
That's the key.
I'm also loving it for putting my magnet cards in, particularly ones that have a lot of little dies. The magnet cards are great and sturdy, and the dies don't pop off, which is one thing I love.
Yeah.
But it's just great to have them in there, so if you should knock it, it's going to be right there, caught in the pocket, easy to find. And then my other personal favorite for using this for right now is those pesky paper scraps.
I love your idea for that.
Right now I've just got a bunch in this pocket, but I'm kind of grouping them in my studio at home by color families. Like my pinks are all in one pocket, my reds are in a pocket, greens, and it's really easy to find what I want, find what you need really fast. It's right there, right at your fingertips.
Yep.
For those little ones. For the big ones, bigger pieces, I'm storing them in the paper sleeves that we have, because they store wonderfully in the paper holders. Just slide right in the slots with them. It's there. But those tiny ones, because as we know, creative people, we can't throw anything away. We have to hang on to those little inch bit because we may use it on something. And this is a great way to keep hold of that.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing, but you have some fun stuff too.
I have like two I grabbed from, so I've kind of separated into two. This one I kind of keep more hidden away. It's not out where I'm constantly seeing, but I'm putting my adhesives in there.
I love this. Those sheets of adhesive, dimensionals and stuff. It's a wonderful idea.
It's so fun. And what I found out is when I go to a class or an event, to be able to just grab this and put it in my bag is way easier than me trying to go through all my adhesives.
Oh, absolutely.
And figuring out which one to bring and usually forgetting them. So I love that about it. And then I'm also putting some of the embellishments in there.
That's great. Those sheet embellishments, that's a great way to keep track of them.
Yeah, and it keeps it kind of separated, like the pearls versus the jewel type ones. I also do have my paper pumpkin kits now these are kits that I've already kind of gone through and done most of the project, but had just some leftover or
pieces.
Got distracted halfway through and switched to another project.
It's also great. No, never happens. Never happens. But it's also a great way to keep the stamp set with that too, and remind you which one was there.
Yep, and
those stamp cards are great.
So that's in here. But that's one of the things I love about it, because I actually was taking out the stamp sets and putting them somewhere else. I could never figure out which ones went with which paper pumpkin kit. Yeah. So it's all together, and I even fold up the little instruction thing and put it in there too to keep it. But I love that for all the little pieces.
So any of those subscription kits or just card kits that you get, it's a great way to store them.
Yeah, because the boxes, even though they're really fun boxes, and I love when they arrive in the mail, they're so huge and they take up so much space. I mean,
you condense to this.
Yeah, because this is, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 paper pumpkin kits right in this little tiny spot. So I love it.
Yeah.
And then the magnet cards, of course. I love, for me, it's all about the labeling them. I love being able to see the labels and find it quick.
Yeah.
And being able to put 2 cards, because I know with, there are some die sets that have a lot.
There are. I'm one of those diehard people that I will make them fit on one card. But now I don't have to anymore because I can put them in a pocket.
Exactly. So I like being able to put the 2 cards, and otherwise it's just really a labeling thing for me.
The labeling is wonderful. The offset tabs.
Yes.
It makes it so easy to find what you're looking for.
Yes. Yeah. And I used some labels that actually, they stick on really good, but they'll peel off really easy. So if ever you want to keep alphabetical order with your tabs, I'm able to do that. I tested that a few times before I stuck it on.
You know you're going to get a lot of questions asking you what tabs you.
I know. I will look it up and we'll post it with this. So, and then at the very back, I keep my emboss folders. So I put them at the back just because it kind of pushes them all down in terms of space, and otherwise sometimes they fold out a little bit.
Now the nice thing with the Creative Crate is you can store it all in one unit.
Yes.
As opposed to having separate ones for your embossing folders, your magnet cards, your they all fit.
It is, and it can fit quite a bit. I mean,
this is the medium, right?
Yes.
This is the medium. This one is the small.
Yeah.
We don't have a large,
but large out here.
We should, because everybody needs the large. So just start with the large.
Yeah, there you go. Or in terms of it, depending on how you're organizing too, because part of the reason I did 2 mediums is I want this always on my desk next to my die cutting machine.
Yep.
These I kind of tuck away because I don't use them as much. So they're super fun.
It works out. It's great. I think it's a fantastic storage.
The other important things to note, this system is 4 different products. So to kind of highlight, we have our crates, which this is the Creative Crate, the actual box.
The empty.
Yep.
Creative Crate.
And then we have in here, we're storing our magnet cards.
Yep.
So these are the Stampin' Storage magnet cards. You can store the 6x7 and 5x7 and 8x7 in the Creative Crate. The 5x7, let's see if I can get this back in here. The 5x7 and 6x7 will fit in the storage pocket, which is another product that fits in the crate.
So that's this wonderful little clear pocket. Fantastic.
Yes.
Multiple uses.
Yes.
We love multitaskers.
Yep.
We love it.
I mean, I pretty much have all of these different items are in a storage pocket.
Yep.
So.
And then the last product is the stamp card.
Yep, the stamp card.
And it's clear, hard to see on camera. I'm sure the stamps help, but it's this wonderful clear piece that they fit on wonderfully and fits wonderfully in the pocket.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah. So one of the questions we have had a lot of is, if you've been around Stampin' Storage for a while and you're a customer of ours, you're familiar probably with our magnet cards and our wafer die totes. So the magnet cards fit perfectly in those wafer die totes. I'm gonna grab one out here. So this is a wafer die tote, and the Creative Crate is a different product. So a lot of people are seeing our Creative Crate and thinking that, oh, I have that.
It looks like the die tote, and they are very, very similar.
Yes.
The difference is the Creative Crate is wider to accommodate the pockets.
Yep, so your storage pocket will not fit in a wafer die tote. Your magnet cards, if you're just storing magnet cards, you can continue to use that wafer die tote, but if you want to add the storage pockets, you're going to want to upgrade to the Creative Crate. It just is kind of that all around, put all those products in one place. So that is our Creative Crate, our storage pocket, our stamp card, our magnet cards. All very fun products. I think they're probably some of our favorites.
Absolutely. I think the pocket is one of my absolute favorites, but the fact that it fits in the Creative Crate now wonderfully, multiple uses.
Yep.
Multiple uses out of one product.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yeah,
so you don't need separate crates.
Yep.
Creative Crate for everything.
Yeah, and it's so customizable to you and how you organize, and that's one of the things I love about it too. Everyone's gonna kind of do a little bit different on how they use the pockets and the crates. So.
And we would love to hear how you're using them.
Yes.
Let us know what creative things have you put in your pockets and storing in your Creative Crate.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Have a good day.